Once upon a time, there was a judge named Judge Zain. He wore a big black robe and sat in a tall chair in his court every day. But Judge Zain wasn't a good judge. Not at all. He wasn't kind, and he didn't always make fair decisions, which is quite frustrating, isn't it? One day, a poor man named Ali came to Judge Zain's court. Ali had worked ever so hard, but someone had stolen his crops. He was terribly sad and asked the judge for help. But Judge Zain said, "Ali, you are guilty and you must pay a fine." Ali was ever so surprised. "But I didn't do anything wrong," he cried. But the judge didn't listen. Next, a kind woman named Layla came to the court. She was very gentle and sweet, but Judge Zain said, "Layla, you are guilty of stealing bread." Layla had never stolen anything, not ever, she cried. But Judge Zain still didn't listen. "Oh, it's simply not fair." The townsfolk, well, they were ever so upset, weren't they? They knew Judge Zain wasn't playing fair, but they were too scared to speak out, you see. Each day, more and more people turned up at court, and Judge Zain, he treated them something awful. Everyone prayed to Allah, hoping for a bit of help. They did. Then, a strange thing happened. Judge Zain's family started having a spot of trouble. His wife fell ill, and the children, they couldn't go to school. They lost all their money and were ever so sad. Judge Zain, he didn't know why any of this was happening. He tried to fix things, but nothing seemed to work. One day, Judge Zain thought about all the bad things he'd done. He realized his family was going through a rough patch because he hadn't been fair to others. He felt ever so sorry and prayed to Allah for forgiveness. The people in town, they saw what happened to Judge Zain, and they felt sad for him. They knew that everyone makes mistakes, but it's important to change and do better, isn't it? Judge Zain promised to always be kind and fair from then on. In the end, Judge Zain's family started to feel better, and he became a kind judge. He never made unfair decisions again, and the people in town forgave him. And everyone lived happily ever after. As the Holy Quran says in Surah An-Nisa, verse 58, "Indeed, Allah commands you to render trusts to whom they are due, and when you judge between people, to judge with justice."